Have you ever settled into your window seat on an airplane, looked out at the clouds, and noticed something surprisingly ordinary? The window isn't square. It's rounded. Every single one. Which is a little strange when you think about it. Houses have square windows. Office buildings have square windows. Even your microwave somehow managed to pull off a square window without causing international concern. So why don't airplanes? Is it simply because rounded windows look more elegant? Do they give passengers a better view? Or did one aircraft designer accidentally forget how to draw corners, and everyone else just decided to copy them? As funny as that would be, the real answer is far more dramatic. Those rounded corners exist because, without them, airplanes flying at 35,000 feet could literally begin tearing themselves apart. Welcome to Past in Plain Sight. Today, we're uncovering the fascinating story behind why airplane windows have rounded corners. We have to travel back to the golden age of jet travel to understand why airplane windows have rounded corners. The early 1950s. Flying was entering an exciting new era. Instead of noisy propeller aircraft, engineers were building sleek jet-powered airplanes that could fly faster, higher, and farther than ever before. One of the most advanced was the British de Havilland Comet, the world's first commercial jet airliner. It looked futuristic. Passengers loved it. Airlines couldn't wait to fly it. Everything seemed perfect, until airplanes started falling out of the sky. Within just a few years, several comets broke apart while cruising at high altitude. No storms, no collisions, and no obvious warning. One moment they were flying normally, the next catastrophe. Investigators faced one of the biggest mysteries in aviation history. At first, nobody knew what was happening. The engines seemed fine. Pilots hadn't made mistakes. Maintenance records looked normal. So engineers did something remarkable. They recovered wreckage from the ocean floor and rebuilt entire airplanes piece by piece inside giant hangars. Imagine assembling the world's largest and most tragic jigsaw puzzle. Eventually, they found the culprit. The windows. More specifically, the corners. You see, the Comet had large square windows. Now, square windows look perfectly harmless. Your living room probably has them. But airplanes experience something your house never does. Cabin pressurization. At cruising altitude, the air outside is incredibly thin. There isn't enough oxygen for people to breathe comfortably. So the aircraft pumps air into the cabin, keeping passengers at a pressure similar to being on a mountain rather than near the edge of space. Every flight creates a huge pressure difference between the inside and outside of the airplane. It's a little like inflating a balloon. The cabin constantly wants to expand outward. That pressure pushes on every part of the fuselage, including the windows. Here's where physics becomes surprisingly picky. Sharp corners concentrate stress. Imagine pulling tightly on a sheet of paper. Now cut a small square notch into the edge. If you pull again, where will the paper usually tear? Right from the corner. Those corners become tiny starting points for cracks. Engineers call them stress concentrations. The same thing happened to the Comet. Tiny cracks began forming at the sharp corners of its windows after repeated flights. Each takeoff, each landing, each cycle of pressurizing and depressurizing the cabin made the cracks grow just a little larger. Eventually, the metal surrounding the window failed. And once the fuselage began tearing open at high altitude, the damage spread with terrifying speed. The accidents completely changed aircraft design forever. Engineers realized they needed to eliminate sharp corners wherever pressure was involved. Rounded windows solved the problem beautifully. Instead of concentrating stress into 4 tiny points, curved corners spread the force much more evenly around the frame. Think about squeezing a bar of soap. The pressure spreads smoothly across its rounded shape. Now imagine squeezing a cracker. It snaps at the corners. Nature and physics have never been particularly fond of sharp edges. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to leave a like, subscribe to Past in Plain Sight, and join us next time as we reveal another fascinating piece of history. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.